When it comes down to 6v6, PvP, and kind of competitive FPS, it really does get kind of murky in the waters as to who are the best competitive or what are the best competitive FPS out there. Of course, we hear COD all the time. We've heard of the new and rising Paladin. Overwatch, of course, has been out for a long time. But at the same time, we have not gotten something new that has been able to break through and define this particular generation of FPS. Everything has been kind of the same. The concepts have been really changed much. We have Fortnite, of course, that has their own kind of style, or had their own kind of style of things going in with the building aspect and whatnot. And now they turned that around and called it the zero build. So now Fortnite is definitely being a totally different monster than what it is, or than what it was. And at this point, you can't even call it the same game per se as it was the prior seasons. There are a lot of people who have left Fortnite due to the same changes. There are a lot of people who are still playing Fortnite and people who have come to Fortnite because of these changes. Nonetheless, we're not here to talk about Fortnite. We're here to talk about one game in particular that is going to be called the Overwatch Killer. And this is one of the games that I feel that is putting Blizzard on their toes. I think this game that's about to come out is going to put Blizzard on their toes in regards to competitive team co-op FPS. Now, if you guys have played Paladin and have played Overwatch, you guys understand that Overwatch has been pretty much the go-to and has been the number one game in regards to this matter, period. There hasn't been a game that kind of has touched Overwatch in this regards, where 6v6 competitive teams are on the court doing all sorts of things, playing together, trying to stay alive, trying to, so on and so forth. All of that hasn't been done like Overwatch. Nonetheless, Gundam Evolution is here. You guys may think, oh, well, that's just another copy and paste game, and in that same sense, it's going to die just like Paladin is going to lose. No, that's not happening. Now, the thing about Gundam Evolution has to do that this game has a full-on support system by not only the developers that are pushing the game content, but of course by the community. Now, if you don't know how big the Gundam community is, I'm here to tell you that the Gundam community by itself, not the anime community, but the Gundam community by itself has been ever evolving for over 30 plus years. We have people from the original Gundam series all the way up to the latest Gundam series, latest OVAs that they've released. This is one thing that cannot be dismissed when we are discussing the Gundam Evolution and its sorts, so on and so forth. I honestly believe the first thing that we have to point to is the fact that the roster selection of this game for its first iteration is honestly a cast that has been basically put through all the central focus Gundam series to bring back old fans and new. That's something that can come in and play and touch this game and bless it with the views, with the like, with the gameplay, with the streams and all this good stuff. I can't stress enough how much this game means to players like me who love anime video gaming and have always wanted anime video gaming to be at the top of the food chain when it comes down to actual competitive, to actual gameplay and all that good jazz. Now, of course, we have Dragon Ball Fighters, where it has been one of the best, if not the best fighter for the almost 3 years and counting, with new releases, new seasons, new skins, new whole bunch of stuff that comes out for the game that has made the game ultimately be a satisfying experience. But Gundam Evolution brings that same satisfaction in a different genre. in a genre that hasn't been defined by anime games or anime in general, manga, anything like that. I have to express that the selection, the choice of going with a game like this versus, let's say, for example, a One Piece battle royale kind of style game, or if this game became a battle royale. If it has a battle royale system, is one thing, but if this game was designed as a battle royale, I don't think that a lot of people would play it. But this game is designed to have the team competitive aspect, and it's more so geared towards the COD side of things and Overwatch side of things, that this is going to bring a lot of people into the fold, including those who don't play anime video games. They're just like, yo, these are giant robots fighting, they got cool weapons. Why not try it, especially if it's for free? Quite the few things that makes this game overall a look forward to versus, of course, the new Overwatch that's coming out there. Now, I'm not biased. I have played Overwatch in the past, and to me, it was okay. Nonetheless, and when I say okay, that's just my own opinion. Obviously, it is an amazing game. Nonetheless, we have to understand that the developers for Overwatch has literally fumbled the bag. And when I say they have fumbled the bag, there have been plenty of times where they could have already released Overwatch 2, and they haven't. They've released several patches for Overwatch 1 because honestly, what they're letting you guys know is that their second game and their first game aren't that much of a difference maker. So instead of calling it Overwatch 2, they're just giving you guys more and more patches. There are videos for the gameplay for Overwatch 2 that have been released little by little, but the only people that have been able to play that particular game, the teams that are Overwatch sponsored over here, over in Europe, over in Japan, so on and so forth, and those have been the only people that have really gotten access to the Overwatch 2 game itself. That's just coming from information that I have looked up and investigated. Outside of that, everybody is still playing the first Overwatch with new patches, so on and so forth. Popularity is going down. People never thought that the game was going to get announced or released, and all of a sudden we have a game like Gundam Evolution gets announced. And the moment that it does, and they show some gameplay features and trailers and see that this game can be the hot shit and take the world by storm and the anime gaming community by storm, boom, all of a sudden Activision Blizzard is announcing the official release of Overwatch 2 on April 26th. That's just something to tell you that they're on their toes and that they are feeling the pressure to come out with something to revitalize their series. And I don't think it's going to be enough, because when Gundam Evolution drops, Gundam Evolution is going to steal their thunder. It's going to take their characters. It's going to build upon what Overwatch has already established and do what Gundam does. Take it to the stars and beyond. I feel that Activision Blizzard and Overwatch 2 is and has been pretty much murky and in a way in danger since, I don't know, 2019. And now that Gundam Evolution is here, this is the part where I can honestly say to all of my anime fans, come out and support and push this content so we can revolutionize the video gaming industry. Anime video games aren't just for little kids, aren't just for the people who want to be brain dead mashing one button all the time. This is a game for us to represent the competitive fighting spirit that we as anime lovers have. So if you have a PC, if you have a PlayStation 4, if you have a PlayStation 5, Xbox One, you name it, any video game system of the latest generation or the generation before, including a PC, download Gundam Evolution. Please, it is free to play. It's going to be free to play. This is the part that makes the most sense as to why they feel threatened by this game, is the fact that this game is launching as a free to play. And again, because of the community that this game has, is going to push a lot of people to come from Overwatch and come give this game a try. That's just that. But then Gundam Evolution's open beta drops. Sign up for it on the PlayStation 4. Sign up for it on the Xbox. Sign up for it, whatever console you have. This game is going to revolutionize the FPS community in a way that we haven't seen, with over 200 kind of different units and Gundams and mobile suits and everything. That is something that this game can bring you, from old to new to modern to ancient Gundams. You name it, you got it. You can get it here. It's not like we're getting characters that we don't know about. It's not like we're getting some random character design like we're getting in these other 6v6 gaming shooters and so on and so forth. Imagine we're gonna have the Burning Gundam, the Shining Gundam, the Death Scythe, the Hero, the Wing Gundam. These are just naming things off the bat that can be part of this revolutionary game. If you, as an anime fan, give it a shot and play, even if it is just to play casually, this is what it's here for. It is here to show and prove, to put the proof in the pudding that we can come up in all sorts of genres. So download Gundam Evolution when the open beta comes out. Download it when it's free to play and it comes out officially. Play the shit out of Gundam Evolution. Let's take over the competitive gaming scene, not only in the fighting category like we've done it with Dragon Ball FighterZ, but now in the first-person shooter category, being the #1 video game of 2K22 in first-person shooters. I'm hoping that that's the strive that we go for here on the channel, that we push the content, the Gundam Evolution content, so that way it gets recognized this year as the #1 shooter for 2K22 and possibly beyond. But it all starts with us. It all starts with the gaming, the anime community, giving it a shot, and of course, coming through and showing your love and support for Gundam. That's it. That's where I leave this video at. These are my reasons why this game is going to be that much better. You have a history of Overwatch honestly not changing much in the past few years. You have a revolutionary title and theme in Gundam to give you exceptional amount of units and mobile suits and different classes and different kind of mix and matches that you could possibly get, over 200 different variety, and that's not including things that weren't even counted as quote-unquote Gundams but were in the series. You want to be part of this. Join me. Make sure you hit the sub, make sure you hit the follow, make sure you leave a comment if you're already part of the beta test so we could play together, maybe put you on the squad, have some scrimmages, do all that good stuff. But please, 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 again, I implore you guys, let's take this game to infinity and beyond. And not to quote Buzz Lightyear there, but that's what we need to do. That's what we should do to make sure that this game is better than Overwatch 2. That this game gets pushed out there more than Overwatch. That this game becomes not only the new Overwatch, but becomes the Overwatch of FPS going forward. Anyhow, thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all already know. Holla at the boy. Yes, I'm talking shit because we here. Gundam Evolution, baby. Let's get it. Y'all already know. Love you guys. And I'll catch you in the next video.